When I had my first period, I was 11 going on 12. It was a weekend afternoon. I was in the shower and, just washing up, and I noticed, oh my God, what's that? That is weird. So I got out of the shower and I checked again. Of course, I had heard things and I knew to be expecting it was coming because my cousins would talk about it and my aunts and girl neighbors would talk about it. So I kind of knew that it would happen soon enough. And so when I called my mom into the room and I was like, oh, Mom, look, this happened. And so we sat down and we had the talk. When I got my period, it felt kind of scary because then I knew I would have to have that talk with my mom. I knew that I probably would be seen differently, watched more. So that piece was scary, but it also felt good, as in, oh, there's this thing that the period that everybody's talking about, or all these women are talking about, or that I would be seen differently as a woman. So it's part of growing up. It was pretty special. It was the rite of passage ceremony was very interesting. So my cousin and I lived in the same house, girl cousin, and she had a period about the same before me, but just maybe a couple of months before I did. And so our ceremony was planned together. And we were taken, it was Christmas Day. I remember it was Christmas Day because I had a neighbor friend who had invited me to a birthday luncheon. And my mom said, yes, you'll be able to come back for the luncheon. The invitation was for 4:00. And so I was like, okay, we're going to do this rite of passage thing. And am I going to be able to come back? Can I have access to, will I be able to come back home and be able to attend? And she's like, yes, you will. So anyway, at maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, my mother, my auntie, a couple of other women, they took us to the woods. They have this older woman's home, or her. I shouldn't say it's her home because no one lived there, but it was an enclosed space in the woods where she would perform these rituals on girls, and there were about maybe 20 other girls about the same age when we got there. And it was early in the morning, and they're like, okay, this is the time for the ritual, and it's going to happen. It's going to take 30 days. And I'm like, but wait a minute. I thought you said I would have access to go back home and I could get to the party. And she's like, no, I didn't mean it that way. And then they come up with all these excuses. And next thing you know, you're just taken for 30 days from your home. And you are that morning circumcised. Brutally, you're just circumcised. And you stay there for 30 days. These are strangers. These are people who you don't know, you haven't met. And then because of the secrecy of the whole thing, you hear stories, but it's done in such a way that when you're going, you don't realize that this is that thing that they were talking about. That's what's going to happen to you, because your mother assures you. And if so, if you're not gonna trust anyone, you're more than likely gonna trust your mom. So you're not even thinking. Do you understand? You're not even thinking that that's what's going to happen until you get there and you realize, oh my God, this is that thing that everybody was talking about. This is that time that all these girls there were all these rumors about. This is that time. This is what's happening to me.